Welcome to this book reading vlog featuring The Valley of Amusement by Amy Tan. So I'm gonna put a little clips in here of my week, mix up what I do for the day during the week, and just show my personality and show me, and also parts of me reading this new book that I started last week. And I'm going to show you why I feel using my assistive technology, reading to me, I still consider it reading instead of just listening to a book, because I'm actively engaging with the book still, turning the pages. So I'll show that to you so that way you can understand better. So I got a couple of things that I wanted to share. I went to the Dollar General. They have their Black History section up, and I got this cute watering cup, Glow Together. Love it. But I also wanted to show you the print that I got from one of my favorite artists. I love this anime called Elfen Lied, and their intro is inspired by this artwork, so let me show you. There she is. Love it. So I moved my artwork right here, and unfortunately behind the door. I may actually reorganize this section. I decided to move it here from behind the door, and I liked how everything is placed out on my gallery wall. So, but yeah, she lives there now. Ready for the storm. Roxy, you ready for the storm, baby girl? Are you ready for the storms? Mama cleaned your binkies. They're nice and warm and clean. You're beautiful. Okay, anyway. So fill the tub with water to use for the toilet, just in case we lose power.
I didn't fault Rachel. Young woman, healthy and beat up.
And I started a new painting. I wanted it hot pink. It's a 5x7. It's me and Roxy. So I'm going to paint the background first, and I'll work on the details of us.
Men, women.
Hey, so I'm in deep into this book, The Valley of Amusement by Amy Tan. I've read one other book of her, Joy Luck Cup. I think everybody else has read that book as well. I'm really enjoying it. The main characters is the daughter, Violet, the mother, Lulu Mimi, Golden Dove, Magic Gourd, just to name a few of the characters, but I'm really enjoying it. The wording is very little, so I am using my audio description technology with this that I have on my glasses. Not on this pair, but on a different pair. But I'm really liking it so far. So far, it's rating a 3.5. So I've been just trying to do a chapter a day. The book is kind of thick. It is 589 pages, but slow and steady wins the race. I'm not a quick reader, but I like it. It's a good palate cleanser from Valley of the Dolls, which I absolutely despised. So a quick demographic of this book, the quick deets. This is 589 pages. The author is Amy Tan. She's a very popular author. She has written many essays, poems, and novels. This is the second novel I've read of hers. She specializes in the complex culture and complex relationships between mothers and daughters. This is in a small Chinese village about a half American and Chinese girl. Her complicated relationship with her parents, her complicated relationship with herself, how her parents treat her reflects how she treats herself. She goes through trauma, childhood trauma. So I'm really excited for this book. I'm into page 190 so far, and I am using a voice descriptor assistive technology because the font is little. It's little. Look at that. It's little. There's no way I could try to do this just with the magnifier. So I'm having my assistive technology read it to me. It's still reading. If something has to read it to me, I'm sorry that I'm disabled, but sometimes with this font so little, you gotta do what you gotta do to enjoy the literature. So it's still reading. I'm still counting it. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to read this. If you notice, this frame has really thick arms. That's for my Orcam to sit on. I have the oat model. It's expensive. I can't afford to get updates of these new models. They're about $3,000 to $5,000 a pop. Insurance doesn't cover any assistive technology if you're not a veteran for the blind. So this is all out of pocket. So I have the older version, but it works. So this is ORC, it's a camera, so I have it programmed where this is how I engage with the book. You have to look at the page to read it. So that's how I feel that I'm interacting with the book. So yeah, that's how I do it. So I love it. Like I said, the words are so small, I have to use technology to enjoy it and read it. And yes, it's boxy. Yes, I'm connected by a cord, but this is one of my favorite technologies I use all the time at work, at play, everything. Grocery store, you name it, I have it. And the cool thing about it, you can point it at a person and you can program it to, I could say, so someone's in front of me. So that way, anytime they come in front of me and I point at it and click it, it'll say their name so I know who's in front of me. I love this little device. I hope it never goes out. I am in my creative era. I've been painting like crazy. I've been using canvases from the dollar store. You gotta start somewhere. I did, just to give a background, in high school I went to a private school. I did AP art. In college I did art history. So back in the day I was really into drawing and painting and sculpting. So I left that behind a long time ago, but now I wanted to kind of go back into my creative flow. So I've been painting like crazy with acrylic paint, and I dedicated one wall in my hallway to all the works I finished so far. And I realized my inspiration is my dog Roxy. A lot of them is Roxy, abstract type of style. I don't have central vision, so I kind of wanted to emulate not seeing a lot of details in the middle of the painting. So I just want to kind of show that to you guys. Sorry guys, so this is part 2. This is my wall of art. I wanted to do at least 15 pieces in this series, so here it is. So this is the wall that I dedicated for my artwork. That's the very first painting I did. The second, third, fourth, fifth. They're in order. And my most recent ones, I was dabbling in just trying to do flowers. And the last one of Roxy's in a flower garden. So I got my new glasses delivered by UPS. I'm cleaning the lenses now and I'll show you what they look like. They are C2C frames with neural lenses inside them to help with my peripheral vision. I love C2C. These are C2Cs too. So here are my new glasses. They're like tortoiseshell with cream edges right here. Gotta get high index because my lenses are thick, but they still come over the... You gotta do what you got to do. I have a very high prescription, obviously, because of my disability. I need to get them adjusted, but I like them. What do you guys think? You like? So I'm gonna read you some of the book I'm reading now, The Valley of Amusement. To do that, I'm gonna use my magnifier, and it has different lenses. I'm gonna use the strongest lens, and you can tell the strength. I feel it because how thick it is, the thicker, the strongest. Okay. Over the next few days, Edward and I talked about our wounds. I had some storms of rage, I told him, and when I was caught in them, I would think of nothing else, and my whole body was filled with poison. Why does love end so quickly, and hatred last without end? Could you ever hate without hurting so much, he said. Is there no relief? Will constant love for me fill your mind with thoughts of another kind, so there was no room for rage? Edward asked if I could trust him enough to leave the courtesan world and live with him. He had asked, and I do keep my finger so that way it's easy for me to follow. He had asked the very thing I desired for so long, yet I was not prepared to exchange one uncertain life for another. He had once been reckless with other people's hearts and lives. Instead of believing he could keep me safe, my need for him made me fragile. I needed honesty, and I was afraid to hear what his next confession might be. I needed complete trust in him, but I could not rid myself of doubts. Instead of loving him freely, I restrained myself, unable to let go. Over the weeks, I slowly gave in to my longing to entrust myself to love. He poured out every transgression he could recall to prove he would not keep anything from me. He kept to himself after his despicable act and had storms in his mind, as I had, but his were of such ferocious guilt that he thought he would go mad. He had released them to no one. When his parents hired the tutors to write his essays, he now confessed he let them. When he met Minerva, he had sex with her in a field and had very little feeling for her. He had seen prostitutes after he left his wife. He had gone through drunken spells. He masturbated. I laughed at that one. I confided in him my loneliness as a child and the terrible fear I had that I might be half Chinese. I told him the story of my father, inflaming my mother with emotions I have never seen in her, about my shock to discover she had a son who was more important to her than I had ever been. I spoke of her heartlessness in putting me in the hands of her lover, a man even she did not trust, and who turned out to be an animal who would eat his own mother. I spoke briefly of those days when I believed my mother would return, how I alternated between hope and hatred until I gave up, and all that remained was hate. He comforted me. He wanted to understand my sadness and anger, but how can anyone truly understand another's suffering unless he have felt the wound being made and the moment trust died? He could not go back in time and inhabit my mind as a child, an innocent heart, and my spasms of uncertainty day after long day, night after long night. How could he ever truly understand that what it was like to see love fleeting like migrating birds, leaving you with the horror that you would never be loved? Horror that you were never loved and never would be. He felt only my sadness, just the aftermath, and it would have been enough had I not heard his confession. Now there would always be doubts and not complete trust. Our love would never increase with more gifts of ourselves. Our love would be solace, companionship, and the careful mending of wounds. And if I needed more help, I would definitely, I should have used the light. But the light has different settings. See? Alright guys, until next time. So I just went to the gym, ran for 2K, and took pre-workout for the first time. Never doing that again. My whole body just felt like it was on fire, tingling and itchy, And I asked ChatGPT, because I have a thread about my weight loss goals and all my medical conditions plugged in. So she knows me backwards and forwards when it comes to that aspect. And she said pre-workout is horrible for people that are going through menopause because it holds onto your belly fat, and also it's horrible for people with diabetes and high blood pressure. So it recommended for a pre-workout for me a cup of coffee. So that's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow, I'm going to bring you to the gym with me and actually show you what I'm going to do. It's weight training day for me tomorrow. I'll be focusing on my arms. So yeah, tomorrow I'll take you guys with me, and I plan on doing some reading again today as well, guys. I gotta make a chunk on the second half of this book. I'm not even halfway through it yet, so I need to at least get there today. We're gonna buy a Five Below next. Oh, my king will get it. I like that horsey picture. It's a cute horsey picture. I don't like that's the bathtub though. Yeah, I need some new cutting boards. Oh, this is nice. Nice brittle. I need a couple of new pants. Oh look, got a 3-piece set. Going to Five Below. See if I can get anything for Roxy for Valentine's Day. Instead of going through Amazon and having it delivered. Five Below. Look at all the Valentine's stuff. We got a bow heart, very cute. Here's the Bible stuff. Oh, that's a cute mirror. I really like this bow mirror. That's cute. Oh, that's cute too. So here's the doggy stuff. They have Gumby. That's kind of cute. They got pup jewelry.
Got some little dumbbells on there.
Huh?
Got some little dumbbells.
Oh, they do? Oh, look, babe, they got the water dispenser with the gravity.
That will hold for about 15 minutes.
pounds.
Little bag. Little bag we got. Just got a spot for like, so we'll go have our bags and stuff with us.
Yeah.
And then should I get this?
Oh, dang, look.
Because I told you I wanted
This
something.
one for women, too.
I wanted something to wear. Because I think I can do that. I was thinking I'm gonna cut off my all the sweatpants I have in the stores.
Yeah.
Those shorts. God, it's a horrible cover.
Yeah, it is. They were for your pants.
Oh, I thought we were going to see if there's some shoes.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like they're Nike.
Also, got to work on there's a one off.
What's this?
Let's see.
No.
It is a Nike.
Oh, okay.
Air Max.
Doesn't look like a running shoe though.
You should say Air Max. What do you mean it's not a Nike? Yeah, 6.5.
Well, how much are they? They look like they're on sale.
Look at that. That's a good shoe. 45.
Yeah.
Since compared to 62, that doesn't seem like that's the little fans are sweet.
Oh yeah, those are cute. Okay, nothing over here for me.
I like it.
Marshall snacks.
I love the sideshow Bob plant.
That's funny. This is a nice running shoe.
Is that a brand you know?
No.
What's that? Oh, there you go. Do you want them Elsie's?
No. It's a $200 haul. Groceries. This is going to be the last clip in my vlog. The next video is going to be when I finish this bad boy and give you my final review. But I finally got past the halfway point on this bad boy. I'm still enjoying it. I'm immersed in the world. My imagination is going crazy with the images Amy Tan is creating with her words. So if that tells you any sneak peek of what I think of this book so far, I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely going to be reading more of her work.